वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारुणमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. There goes a mantra like this: Sampradaya vihinasya e mantra nishphalam. They say without sampradaya, without the practices of certain rituals, any mantra you chant does not have the effect. Nishphalam. There is no result. So why does this mantra say that? Because our Sanatana Dharma means that which is eternal, have always given us certain rules, like offering oblations to the sun, or offering our respects to all the devatas, God, everybody. There is a shloka which goes like this: Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudramarutah Stunvanti Devestavaihi वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Brahma, Varuna, Indra, everybody ultimately pay their obeisances to the Lord, the ultimate. So there are certain things like this. By practice, by knowledge, we clear all the anarthas that are covered by so many births, and this knowledge is given to us. That is why we should become Runa Muktas. So how do we become Runa? Runa is that which we are indebted to so many jivas, devatas, the rishis. So there are runatraya, that is deva runa, rishi runa and pitra runa. Deva runa, that which we are indebted to the Varuna, that who gives us rain, who gives us food, who gives us all these facilities, and so there are so many devatas. So Runa Muktas, we have to ultimately become Runa Muktas, otherwise we are getting entangled, and then we have to come back to this Kshine Punye Mrityuloka Vishanti. After all our punyas are over, again get back to this word, and then again cycle of birth and death that happens. So Sanatana Dharma teaches us how to get freed from the cycle of birth and death. So there is Devaruna, Pitraruna and Rishiruna. Rishiruna, we know how to eat, we know what to have, how to take medicine. This is all given by the Rishis, the Vedas, everything. We are indebted to them. We are indebted to the Devatas. We are indebted to the Pitraruna, that which we can never repay. The seed of life which we get from our parents. We get a human birth after many lives, 84 lakh species. After that, we get human life, and we are indebted to the parents also. So this Runatraya we have to get freed from, and also Bhutaruna, Manusharuna. There are so many runas. There are ultimately 5 runas. The Manusharuna also means there are neighbors, friends, relatives to whom we are somehow or other indebted. We go to our neighbor house. Oh God, there is some urgency. We take some help from them. We are indebted to them. So there are so many runas like this. So the Manusharuna, Bhutaruna, there are so many jivas around us. So many. The cows give us milk, the dog protects our house, and especially the plants. You know, there is the Shastras tell one plant if you kill, you have to plant 10 trees. That Sanatana Dharma teaches us. Environmental. But today, in the name of environment, people are doing so many, programs and everything. But this is there. In Sanatana Dharma, we have the practice. So so like this we are indebted to so many things. So the Sampradaya tells us you have to do satsanga. Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan mukti. Satsangatve nissangatvam. You get freed from the bad elements, bad association. Nisangatve nirmoh. So when that happens, we get freed from attachment. That is moha, unnecessary attachment, which again entangles us. Nirmohatve nischalatatvam. Then we become nischalatattva. That is, when that stage wherein there's a lot of clarity, the do's and the dvandva, we get freed from the dvandva, which is again the wisdom. Viveka vairagya nidhi pradabhyam mukascha vachas patitam hitabhyam namo namah shri guru padukabhyam. Guru gives us the second birth by giving us Diksha, and Guru gives us this knowledge, Viveka, that is right things. What are the right things to do? That wisdom and Viveka are same. Vairagya, that renunciation. Viveka Vairagya Nidhi Pradabhyam. Nidhi is that Sampattu means prosperity. That kind of the real prosperities, these are the jewels like Viveka, Vairagya, all these are the real jewels which we have to possess, and that is given by Guru. So these are so many things. We cannot become elevated until and unless these things are followed. So sampradaya, so when we have to chant the mantras, we have to be grateful to the person who has given the mantra, and we have to chant with our with gratitude. So no rules, no regulation, just like any animal, if we follow, then there is no meaning. The effect of that mantra is not there. So when we chant mantras, we get attached to the personality, the deity personality, Archa Vigraha, and that is all required because we are not born santas. We are just trying to become something, and that Sanatana Dharma teaches us how to it is so beautiful. Our Sanatana Dharma, there is no compulsion. When God tells us Mamaivamsha Jiva Loke, every Jiva is mine, I take care of them. Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham, Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, I take care of their yoga and kshema and their welfare. But do we have Shraddha? Shraddha, Adau Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha. So basically, we don't have Shraddha. Once when Krishna goes to his sister's house, Subhadra, he goes to have his prasadam there. Subhadra welcomes her brother with so much love, sanctity and purity, calls him, and he's sitting there. Suddenly he gets up and goes back, comes back again. So Subhadra asks Krishna, why did you get up and go, and why did you again come back? Why did you come back? So Krishna tells her, no, there was a devotee who was calling me, but suddenly he was doubtful. He said whether if I call Krishna, whether he's going to come or no. So that doubt, samshayatma vinashati, that doubt destroys a person. So we don't have shraddha, we don't have faith. So when we have faith, when we have shraddha, then when we follow all these things like practicing certain norms, like Krishna tells, with love, whatever you offer, I accept. Patram pushpam phalam toyam, water, flower, or a leaf, I accept it with love. So when he tells that, we should have faith and offer it with love, with some purity. So just like when some VIP comes or something, we follow so many rules and regulations, making getting the best stuff ready, cleaning the house, so many things, we keep the best things. It all depends on the hierarchy. Just like that, when we are going near the supreme truth, which is full of power, knowledge, beauty, and yet renounced, we have to have some kind of purity. Then within us, within us, we should feel ourselves little qualified. So these things are followed, and then we go. So nowadays, what has happened for everything? The people ask us, oh, why like this? Why like this? So scientists have to come and tell us, no, cow dung, okay, why people used cow dung? Then some scientist has to test all that and then tell, then we believe. What is this? That means we don't have faith in our Vedas, Upanishads, which are age old, followed since so many thousands and thousands of years, which are still, in practice, and we don't have faith. So why for everything physical scientific tests are required? That's because we don't have faith in our Sanatana Dharma. Dharma is the nature, and the nature of our self, the own self, is Sat Chit Ananda, that which is true, which is eternal, and which is full of bliss. But because we are covered by the contamination with the material nature since so many births, we are to clear all that and become the origin, that which we have to go back to the original nature of the soul, which is not vanquished by fire, not cut by the shastras. Nobody can do anything. Just like Cheto Darpanam Arjanam Bhavamaha Davagni Nirvapanam Shreyah Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidya Vadhu Jivanam. Cheto Darpanam Arjanam. Darpanam Arjanam means that the mirror is totally dust covered, and it has to be cleared back to its original mirror nature. So let us follow the Sanatana Dharma, that which has no caste, no creed, there is nothing like that. And Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavanto. That's what Sanatana Dharma exclaims. Nami Dveshosthina Priyaha. I don't hate anybody, neither love anybody. The God is there. So the child which cries more goes near. Let us all cry for him. And the simplest sampradaya and dharma which is given for Kali Yuga is the chanting of holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you, everybody.